in there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Popped him up. Freeman over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Willie Almonte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Freeman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now batting, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that,
a swing and a miss. That retires this. In is Joey Votto now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it. 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Gregorius is there. Throw to first to be in time to get Posada 2 away. Settling in now, Alex Gordon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone! Now at the plate, Charlie Blackman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Calling for it, Almonte. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming, here it is. Sliders in for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. To his right, Lindor. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So here now's the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lindor ranging into the outfield. He gets there. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding into the box, Brandon Phillips.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Popped him up. Freeman is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Michael Pineda. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses up and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. And the 3-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Freeman is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Dale Murphy. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. And the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Joey Gallo, a base hit in his first trip.
Right fielder, Joey Gallo.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a high pop-up. Posada waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Dozier is off at first with 2 away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Sanchez takes the swings from the right-handed batter and will have to leave. Now to the plate, Willie Almonte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Stanton on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Votto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. From the stretch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Standing in, Alex Gordon. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in the dirt, and he can't get it to stick, and a run's going to come in to score. Oh, boy. As a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Here's Brandon Phillips. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Pineda. Runner in scoring position with 2 guns. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading up the 4th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And it's fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. This pitch is popped up. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Dale Murphy. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1 to the 2-time MVP, Dale Murphy.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Almonte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now. Now with one away. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Murphy on second. Cruz is over at first with one away. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Gregorius is under it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And a neck-high fastball that time. That's by him for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Stepping into the box, Jake Arrieta. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, and it's 0-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Kyle Schwarber will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swinging a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate, Joey Gallo, and their runners at the corners now.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this game.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. Here's Brian Dozier now. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Almonte comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Almonte ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Into the corner and slicing foul. This is skied into short left center. In comes Murphy. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively.
He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center. Wow, that's up onto the patio. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1. 0-1, here it comes. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. In now, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Almonte is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Striding in once again, Alex Gordon. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Baseman, Alex Gordon.
Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Donaldson into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard to the right side. Dozier has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Gallo is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. About trying to move. Jose Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Lindor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the changeup is way low that time. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik.
Leading off with a 51.
Edwin Encarnacion is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Almonte is there, 2 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulder.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, Dale Murphy, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there, no balls and a strike.
Left fielder.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gallo. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Willie Almonte will swing it from the left side right here. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Ozuna is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Almonte moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Tapped down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. The 1-1 home. There's a slider taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way...
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Cruz racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. In is Joey Votto now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another chance? Jorge Posada, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Gallo is in pursuit. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Adrian Beltre will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Up high, 2-1 now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Ripped down the first base line. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. He tripled last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Cruz. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The windup and the 0-1. Slider's in for a strike. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Starling Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. To third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Pat Neshek will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Leading off for the Smugglers, pitcher, Pat Neshek. Your attention, please. Now playing third base.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. High pop-up. Donaldson has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dale Murphy, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Willie Almonte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Gregorius has it. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to... Here's Joey Gallo now. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked fouled off to the right. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Brian Dozier. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now in the box, Freddie Freeman, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Beltre is there for it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. In is Joey Votto now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
Weak chopper up the line. A foul ball, however, strike 1. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now.
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit hard and over the head of Beltre at third. It's a fair ball. Giancarlo Stanton now. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Almonte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to center field. Almonte is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Brandon Phillips, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now a changeup is bounced to second, and that's out number 1. So digging in. Now, Rod Carew will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the 2-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brad Hand takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. Ready with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning. Javier Baez come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Nolan Ryan takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. A ball and no strikes. Falls behind now, 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Cruz is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Gallo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Josh Hader enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Popped him up. Votto moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Aroldis Chapman gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gallo is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. And this catches the outside corner, strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Ready once again, Joey Votto, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chapman, a Cuban-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Heading after it is Murphy, but this will land untouched. Fouled away. Posada might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Nate Jones.
Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and one strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. And there he is. Giancarlo Stanton. Don't put that card.